Alright, the story thus far, my stepdad Bill, he's in a hospital. He came home from the VA hospital. Let me backtrack. End of January, my stepdad Bill became very lethargic and he was really, really short of breath. So we called 911 and they took him to the VA hospital. He spent about a week in ICU, then he went up to what's called the CLC. It's a community living center. It's essentially a rehab, and they do have, it's kind of an assisted living facility in the back long term. But he came back on Monday, March 16th, and within 2 days, he had showed signs of, first of all, he had lost a lot of weight. He just doesn't want to eat anymore. He's living on Ensure. He is eating some. I mean, give him ice cream, he wants. He's all over it. Candy, he's all over it. But regular food, just doesn't like it. But he lost a bunch of weight, and he was really short of breath all the time. So my brother insisted that my mom called 911 again, and he was taken to a different hospital because the VA hospital was really packed. They found a mass on his lung, which at this point they said it's not cancer. But when you have COPD, especially advanced stages of COPD, notice I'm smoking, you're very susceptible to infections, and pollen could be bothering him. What they're going to do is they're going to send him back to the VA hospital within a couple days here. He has to stay there for about 48 hours before they can move him back into the CLC. They have to make sure everything is stable and he's all good to go. And then he's going to be there for an indeterminate amount of time. The problem is, my brother came down here from Chicago. For those of you who don't know, we're in Florida. And my brother was able to help out. I just recently procured a full-time job, which is, at the very least, is going to require 40 hours from me, but it could be 50 or 60. So I will be unavailable to help them, which I would be unavailable anyway in some respects, because although I could be there 24/7, if I don't have any money, I mean, how do I eat? How do I have gas for my vehicle? So on and so forth. I can't do this. So the plan was that once Bill was good to go, we were going to get them up north, nearer to my brother, so he could keep an eye on them, and then have all the necessary things in place for Bill and my mom. How we were going to get them up there was going to be kind of tricky, but we thought we could rent an RV so that because he's on oxygen 24/7, but the way he is right now, that's just not going to work. I mean, he may wind up going into an ALF down here, and then, you know, my mom's going to have to do something similar, because it's getting to the point where she really can't be by herself either. I mean, it's just between Parkinson's and just, you know, being old. She went through cancer treatment, and she's cancer-free, but she's tired all the time and loses her balance. And if she has a life alert bracelet and everything, but if she falls down and hits her head, nobody's there, she can't hit the bracelet as a number. So this is all uncharted territory. I know a bunch of people who have been through similar things, watching people in their declining years, watching them die and all this, but for me, my brother, and my mom, and Bill, you know, all of them, you know, this is uncharted territory, so we're just like taking one thing at a time. That's all you can do. I don't know, not much more to say. I'm sorry that I didn't talk a little bit more about this on Facebook or do any videos like this, but my mom has a Facebook account. Not that she's like real busy looking at it all the time, but I didn't want her to see something and, you know, maybe I say something that hurts her or scares her, or just, you know, that's my fucking business. Don't tell anybody that shit. But after the recent post I did, I don't think she's even going on Facebook much anymore. There's too much here to be concerned with. It's my Facebook. It's my life. It's part of the adventure. Not something that I thought was coming up anytime real soon, but you never do. Oh well. Somebody is walking out here to the smoking area of the hospital, so I have to sign off. I think if you're on property, I think they have nicotine snipers up on top of the building. They'll shoot you, so. Alright, I'm out of here. Peace. Love you guys.